Okay, what's up everyone? Like welcome back to the channel. This is a new series. It's called Casual Anime Talk or CAT. CAT. I know it's a lame name, but you know. And for why I'm doing this series because I'm too lazy of editing. So I'm gonna get someone to join me on a discussion about like anime, basically a casual anime talk, as stated in the name. So today I have Erzy. My pleasure, Erzy. Erzy senpai.
Yeah, my pleasure to be. Yeah, hi. Thank you for inviting me.
No, thank you for coming. Thank you.
No problem, dude. No problem.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
I'm happy to be here. We will probably record another video on my channel as well. So
yeah, we're gonna save ourselves some time writing scripts and editing.
Editing is stressful, man.
Yeah, so,
I'm currently sitting on another video, and it's like you're gonna have at max 100 views, and you're putting all this work. It's like it sucks, dude.
Yeah, like what video are you making? What video are you making?
Currently, I'm making a video about an entertainment one about different types of anime fans.
Oh, okay, nice. That sounds interesting.
Sometimes I like to do a little bit more funny, comedic or entertainment. It's not really funny or anything, but just nothing review like or something like this. And I don't know, it's when you can get creative with your script, and most of them did pretty well on my channel, so I'm hoping that it does pretty well.
Yeah, I like
200 views, like it did pretty well. But
yeah, I like your videos actually. I think it's very funny sometimes. Yeah. So I'm planning to make, I just made a video about like Hanako-kun. Yeah, so I'm planning to make another video about it because I just finished the whole manga. I mean, the manga is still ongoing, but I basically watched like all the chapters there, and I think like it is a very underrated manga or anime. So I'm gonna make a video on it, and I'm also gonna make a video on the Fate series. I don't know. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, never gotten into the Fate series.
Yeah, you should. So summer is about to conclude, and fall is closing in. It's September. It's nice, and it's still so fucking hot. It's like 84 degrees or 30 something in your
maybe
Celsius.
in the US, bro. Maybe in the US.
Yeah.
Here it's kind of okay here in Germany, so
yeah, I mean it's still pretty hot here in the US, at least in my state. So
you know what's also hot? The fall season of anime.
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so fall season of anime. So we both made a video on like the fall season of anime, right? I watched yours. So
I watched yours as well.
Yeah,
you actually had a couple. I think you had Tucked Up Destiny. I wanted to take it in mine as well, but my video would have been too long, and I don't know if you talked about it, but that one super long named Isekai, which is like
what was that
something
name?
with S. Something with S.
Something with S.
I don't know
if that's S.
Yeah.
It's, I think it's like the world's greatest assassin getting reincarnated as an aristocrat.
Yeah.
So there's some construction going on outside my house.
No problem.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Tucked Opus Destiny. Like that's really interesting. Yeah.
Should we talk about this one?
Yeah. So this one is about so we're looking at the premise and the trailer. It's about music and action. Like it's something like there's some monsters or whatever villains that banned like the music in the world, and some girl uses like the powers of music, all sort of things. I don't know, to like defeat the monsters. It seems pretty interesting to me, and the trailer actually looks pretty good, and it gives me a little Fate vibe to it, like it feels a lot like Fate, so I think I'm gonna watch it. And it's done by Mappa and Matt.
Probably. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's the big selling point for me. Like it's Mappa and Madhouse, like the two big guys in the industry, and they have nothing else to do in this fall. So I think they will be focusing their work on Tucked Up Destiny. So I'm expecting some crazy animation and shit like that. So
Yeah. Oh wait, I think Mappa is
think-
doing Attack on Titan though. Like, but it's in. It's
it's
postponed.
I'm sure they will produce it or they will start, but it's coming out in winter.
Yeah, it's postponed. Yeah, so Tucked Opus, and then I saw you like the first one on your list is like Komi-san like can't communicate or something like that. Yeah.
Yes, that's actually I don't know if the fall season isn't like that packed with any anime, and I think Komi-san is actually one of the anime I'm most excited about because I like romance anime, but if it's good, and I have a feeling that Komi-san will be pretty good, something like Kaguya or Takagi-san. I don't know if you've watched them.
Oh yeah,
They are
Takagi-san. I plan to watch it. I haven't got myself to watch it, but I think I will watch it.
It's 10 out of 10. The third season is coming out this winter.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just saw it.
I saw this trailer. That's why I'm gonna watch it. I think
Yeah,
it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Kami-san. I am not a fan of like romance and slice of life, but like this one,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of different YouTubers or reviewers, like including you, and yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. I think I might have to like put it on my list. Yeah. It looks pretty
Yeah.
unique, and like the storytelling, because I know some people mentioned that like they have to write on a board on the blackboard to
Yes, yes,
communicate.
yes.
Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. So I think I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna put it on my
So the
list.
unique thing about Komi-san, I think, is I did some research on the manga, and most of the readers told me that Komi doesn't talk much, hence the title. And in the manga, they did it like with speech bubbles and stuff, or thinking bubbles. It's not a great way of describing it, but basically, like, she thinks a lot in the manga. And they were all wondering like how they would put it into the anime, so I think that would be quite interesting. I feel like we'll have a lot of inner monologue or something of comedy based on that maybe. And I also like some of the people, I asked them, are you excited for the anime and stuff? Some of them were like, the first season might be just kind of basic, but will be better as the show goes on. So I'm kind of twisted on that, so how the first season might be, but I'm sure it will be good.
Yeah. And on like how they would present like the dialogues and stuff. Actually, someone actually did something similar like in the past, and it was actually a very popular anime. If I mentioned it, you may know. Like everybody is gonna know. It's a silent voice, right? A silent voice.
Yes.
Like the girl. I forgot her name because I watched it a couple of years ago. I forgot everything. The girl is deaf, right? Yeah, it's deaf.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So she gotta like write on her little notebook to communicate, and I think it's gonna work. Like it's gonna work. It's gonna be actually very beautiful to watch. I think because it's unique and
Shoko.
Yeah.
Shoko.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think it's gonna work because it worked for silent voice, and it's gonna work for Komi-san, right? And yeah.
Yeah. But I think this one is gonna lean more into slice of life things, so
Yeah, maybe a little comedy. I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. And
Yeah, I'm sure it will be like one of the greatest ones this season. So
yeah.
I'm sure they will like come up with at least 2 other seasons, like season 3 or up to season 3. So
No, I think it's gonna have like more seasons.
I think it will. Yeah, like minimum 3 seasons. So
Yeah, because
sure,
yeah,
get into
Takagi-san.
watching it now. I think.
Yeah, because Takagi-san had like this has.
Yeah, Takagi-san will have the 3rd season, and I don't know if like there's the manga where they are actually adults, and I don't think they are adults yet in the 3rd season. So I mean, if they wanted to, they can have like 6-7 seasons of Takagi-san. I don't know if
Yeah, if they want to.
pretty profitable though.
Yeah. So yeah, the next one I'm going to talk about is Mushoku Tensei. Did you watch Mushoku Tensei first season? Like Jobless Reincarnation?
I have no idea what this is. Wait, what?
jobless
it's a second
reincarnation.
part. It's a second part. The second part of something, right?
Yeah, it's a continuation.
Okay, no.
Oh,
What's its name?
Mushoku Tensei, jobless reincarnation. You know, the isekai is pretty popular though. Like it's the first part was aired during winter this year. A lot of people kind of talked about it though.
I feel like it should ring a bell, but it doesn't.
Sorry.
What's it about?
It's about isekai. It's about isekai. I mean,
Okay.
first of all, I'm not that big of a fan of isekai, but this one really hits me. I think this one is pretty special. Like, you know, the source material, the novel of this one actually kind of started like the Rhapsody, like the era of isekai. Like it's one of the first ones to do you know, a guy hit by a truck thing and then it got transported to isekai. It's kind of one of the first ones to do. And this anime, there's a lot of character development, some like mental and inner struggles. Yeah, those things I really love to see those things. You don't see it very often in like isekai anime. So yeah, I watched the first season and I think I'm gonna watch the second season.
Yeah, the first season sounds pretty old then, right? If it's like one of the first.
No,
the truck thing.
No, the novel is old. It's like 7 years
Oh,
old.
okay.
But like the anime just released like this winter, 2021 winter.
Okay, how many episodes? I might
13,
watch it before the second season.
13, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a short.
I'm not that big of an isekai fan. Like, I watched Konosuba and I watched the first season of ReZero, but I'm not like that much into isekai. Like, I've done some research on the isekai of the fall season because of my video, and even then, like, yeah, the premise sounds okay, but maybe nothing I must watch. So yeah.
I mean, I also don't
check
like
it out.
isekai. Yeah, check it out. I also don't like isekai, but I only watch 1 or 2 isekai.
Yeah, I'm like such a basic shonen tart, if you might say. So
Yeah.
I need action. I need good story. I mean, some slice of life, some romance and stuff. Or in between is okay, but
Yeah, isekai doesn't fit me.
isekai.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've watched ReZero, and yeah, I think it's a pretty good isekai series. It's pretty unique. Yeah,
Yes,
it's pretty unique.
ReZero was actually quite good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I dropped this. Did you watch the second season?
Yeah, I watched the second season and like.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I dropped it, so. And I never gotten into it again. I don't regret it.
Well, why did you drop it?
I don't know, just the first couple of episodes were kind of uninteresting, I guess, and then I didn't bother.
Yeah,
continue.
you should continue it. Like at least the second season. Like you should continue
Yeah.
on because it's pretty good.
I'm really fast to drop things. Like I watched like 2 episodes of JoJo, and then I was like, nah.
Yeah, I do that often.
How's it with you? Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I
if-
also dropping a lot.
People are like, oh, it gets good in. With JoJo, for example, people are like, oh, it gets good in season 2 or part 2 or part 3, and I'm like, yeah, but I still have to watch part 1, and it's like 20 episodes long, and if it isn't good, then I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean sometimes things can get better, but I also have never watched JoJo. I don't know. I just can't get myself to
Yeah.
watch it. I'm just not interested.
Have you watched any long running anime?
Fate, I guess. Fate. Does it count? Yeah.
okay.
They got like 50 series on its
Yeah.
wiki. You know. Yeah, that's like the only what do you call it? Long running anime. I
Yeah,
guess.
long running.
Yeah, that I really enjoy and am very invested in. So yeah, only Fate and Fate only.
Yeah. I feel like most of the long running anime you watch as a child, like Naruto or Dragon Ball or One Piece or stuff, and if you start
that
one.
counts. That
Right.
counts. That counts. Yeah, we'll talk about long-running series. So Fate and Doraemon. That's what I grew up with. That's my childhood. Like, do you have anything like that you been watching like, since your childhood or something like that?
Yeah, so I watched and played Pokemon a lot,
Oh yeah, Pokemon.
and basically, like, my biggest deal in childhood was Dragon Ball or
Oh yeah.
not essentially Dragon Ball Z, because I think in the US they mainly streamed like Z. In Germany they also streamed like the classic, and so we got to watch both.
Oh okay.
So yeah, I was kind of obsessed with it, and we actually, like, a couple of friends and we watched it, and we talked about it, and it was kind of nice.
Dragon Ball is pretty popular here in the US, but I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
It's really popular.
I never watched it.
It's if you like don't count Pokemon, it's like the most what do you call it, popular anime, and it like has a very bad community. Like, actually, one point of my anime fans video is Dragon Ball Z and Naruto community or fans, because there's like this stereotypical picture of these people who only watched like one anime and say like, oh, that's the greatest anime. They haven't watched more anime, but they say it. So community, because it's gigantic in comparison to other communities.
Yeah.
It's also very toxic. But Dragon Ball in itself, like, it gets reduced to fighting and Super Saiyans and transformations and stuff and beam clashes, but I think it actually like has a good story and good fights and is a pretty overall good show. It's kind of dead paced, but the rest is kind of not spoken enough, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched Dragon Ball Z, so I just I'm not really like interested in like older anime because I kind of
I wouldn't recommend you watch Dragon Ball or anything. I'd rather, if you want to watch a long-running anime, I'd recommend One Piece, even though it's longer. But like One Piece, it's super fun to get into, and it's still running. So
you got like 600 episodes, right?
Not 600. It's nearing the 1,000 episodes.
Oh, okay, yeah, 1,000.
8 episodes or so. Yeah, I'm actually planning on doing something for the 1,000th episode.
Yeah, you should.
But it's like in 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, you should. I'll look forward to it. Yeah. And actually, Doraemon is.
Even though you won't understand something.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll still watch it. Okay.
Yeah.
So like back to the fall season. Okay. So the next one on my list is 86, the second season. Did you watch 86 first season?
I didn't.
Oh, you did. It's alright. But
I think 86. The first season was like this season, right, or this spring?
Spring.
Yeah. So, do you have anything to say about 87, 86?
87. Sorry. 86. So it's about like racism, segregation, discrimination, and those things. And I think, you know, like these topics have become pretty relevant like throughout like in the past year, you know. So to some people it might be relatable. Yeah, so there's that, and I think like the characters are also pretty good. It's pretty well written. Like I really love seeing like the clash of ideals, like those loss of innocence, you know. Yeah, so there's a lot of that in this anime. So if you like those ideals clashing, character foils, those things, you gotta watch 86. Yeah, and then second season drop.
I didn't pick up on too many shows the summer season, so
summer season is kind of bland. It's kind of dry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of isekais.
You didn't watch Tokyo Revengers? It was like the biggest deal, I feel like.
Yeah, it's the biggest deal that I
next to 86, next to 86, and maybe Odd Taxi. But like, even if you just say the names Tokyo Revengers, 86 or Odd Taxi, it doesn't compare to other anime seasons where you had, like, I don't know. I remember one season where you had Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan.
Oh, is it
Dr.
winter?
Stone, I guess, also.
Is it winter?
Yeah,
Winter
it might be.
2021.
Like, that's the titles are not comparable, or the amount of popularity.
Yeah. That season, like, or around that season is pretty good. It's very notable.
Yeah.
But I didn't want Tokyo Revengers. I know it's very big, but I may start it. I may watch it, but yeah, I'm gonna put it on my list and leave it there for like pretty long time. Then forget about it. But I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, on purpose.
Yeah. One thing I think we can talk about, Platinum End.
Yeah, Platinum End. Yeah, I also.
Yeah, you
put it on the
excited?
list. Yeah, I think it looks pretty interesting. The premise.
Yeah.
The art actually looks.
It's also from the same mangaka who wrote Death Note and I think Bakuman.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it, but I I never watched Death Note. So, but it's a very good anime. It's
You didn't watch Death Note?
No, I didn't watch Death Note.
Damn. Death Note's kind of a classic, so.
Yeah, I know it's a classic. That's why I'm very interested in this series because first of all the premise looks interesting, and then the art actually looks pretty good. Like the art.
The art is actually kind of comparable to the Death Note one, but I think I didn't watch Bakuman, but the mangakas are very capable of delivering a high quality story, so I think they will again with this one.
It's promising. Looks definitely promising. And studio Signal MD. Signal MD. The only thing I know about Signal MD is it made a Fate movie, Fate Granddaughter, Camelot, something, and that movie is kind of shit. It's kind of shit. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's a good studio, but I don't know. I haven't heard much about it. But they kind of fucked up on the Fate movie. So. Yeah, but it got a good story. Maybe it can carry it through the whole season. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't expect like the craziest animations or something like this. I think this would be heavily story based.
Yeah, I mean sometimes stories like is enough to carry the whole anime to like the whole season, you know, and yeah, and another.
Honestly, like, it's okay if your show gets carried by animation. Like with Demon Slayer, I actually think the animation was like top notch and it carried it to a good anime rather than a mediocre one.
Yeah.
Which the story would suggest, but it's much easier if like your writing and the story and all that is good and the animation isn't, like, because it's still entertaining and still fun to watch. So I think, especially with the mangaka duo. I know I've mentioned them like quite a lot, but it's like Togashi or Oda or someone like this. I feel like writing another story. So
yeah. On Demon Slayer, I mean the stories is also pretty good, but like you got like the crazy animation from like UFO Table. You know, I'm a big fan of UFO Table animation. So because I love Fate and UFO Table does Fate and Demon Slayer looks good. The story is pretty good. It's like the next big thing in the anime community. I mean it's already a pretty big thing.
It's already a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer. Okay, now I have to use words. Demon Slayer is actually my, like, you know, the discussion about the new top big three, like Black Clover, My Hero Academia, and Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is actually is far the best one because the story isn't like amazing, but it's okay, and the animation are actually like 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
carrying it.
Yeah, I mean, like, the story isn't like top notch. Isn't top notch the most amazing thing ever, but like it's still a pretty good anime. Like
it's solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
And the characters, like,
they got pretty good characters, really likable characters, some good backstories. And yeah, it's actually getting a new season, but the air date is not confirmed yet. Yeah, we thought it's gonna be air this season, like fall, but it's not confirmed yet, so we don't know. Maybe it'll air next season, but yeah, we can only anticipate.
I actually thought that Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man. This season?
This fall season, but it won't. If it would, I think it would be like getting really, really much hype because there is nothing like else this big. So, like if any anime with a big name would air this fall season, I think it would be pretty big because of the void of big shows. But I don't think Chainsaw Man will air this season.
I don't know, I keep seeing like the trailer of Chainsaw Man like everywhere, but it's not confirmed there, so we can only anticipate.
It's not confirmed.
Yeah, but it's also done by MAPPA, right? MAPPA or Madhouse. I always confuse like both of them. It's done by MAPPA, right?
It's one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them.
I think it's MAPPA.
Oh, it's MAPPA.
I think it's MAPPA.
Yeah, MAPPA seems to have a lot on their plate. They're doing Attack on Titan.
Yeah, MAPPA is really taking like everything which has a big name.
Yeah, I feel bad for like the staff and the workers because they were kind of spoiled, you know, exploited, and their condition is not like the most optimal. Yeah.
100%. Like I think MAPPA is actually like there was like some media outcall for MAPPA.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, because they treated their employees badly, poorly, and I mean, it's
the industry.
Kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Like,
it's the industry, man, and plus like the working culture in Japan, it's really stressful, and MAPPA is again a studio that exploits its workers. So yeah, I mean, you can't do anything about it. You can only, I mean, if someone tells you to like boycott their shows like this, it's actually hard to do because a lot of people don't care. They forget about it like after they've talked about it. Like the next second they forget about it. So it's not gonna do anything. Yeah. So yeah, we can only sit and watch. Unfortunately. But yeah, MAPPA seems to get a lot on its plate. You got Attack on Titan this season, Tucked Opus Destiny, and then Chainsaw Man.
I'm actually like reading the non-animated parts of Attack on Titan now, and I don't know, I haven't finished it, but I dropped it because I was bored. Like let's say it like this. So I don't know if who was the mangaka again for Attack on Titan?
I forgot what his name in English. Yeah, that is that person.
I don't think.
I got my mail list open.
Isayama, yes.
Oh yeah, Isayama. Yeah.
I think Isayama kinda flopped with the ending. He had to change it as well. I don't know if you heard, but he had to change the final chapter because I don't know, but
I don't know.
It's not a good sign.
I mean, I'm not reading the Attack on Titan manga because I'm gonna be an anime only and finish the show by watching the anime. I think
I actually started the manga because I'm gonna get spoiled anyway, so why not read the manga anyways? Because the Attack on Titan fandom, like it's really they like to spoil, let's say it like
I know. I mean, I try to not get spoiled myself, and I think I'm still doing pretty good.
I'm actually talking about it on my video as well. Like I'm talking about the spoiler fans, and I'm talking about how you use Reddit?
Yeah, I use Reddit.
Yeah, on the anime subreddit, there's like a thread when a new episode airs, and then I think a new episode of Attack on Titan season 4 aired, and I posted a comment on it, and I was immediately DM'd by some stranger who DM'd me like a list of spoilers. What's gonna happen next, and you watched it. So for anyone who hasn't watched season 4 of Attack on Titan part 1, I read that Sasha dies, and so I knew beforehand. So I stopped, but I still read that. So yeah, it's extreme.
Yeah, I know. Spoilers.
It's like a competition. Whoever spoils the most gets a reward or something.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's getting annoying. Like, why do you have to spoil someone? Like, just leave them alone. Like, continue on your day. Like, why? Just why? Like, there's no point. Just go if you want to discuss it with someone.
It's literally there's no point. Like, what's in for you? Like, are you that bored? Is your life that pathetic? Why are you spoiling strangers on the internet? Like,
yeah, if you want to discuss it, just go to somewhere where there's someone who watch like the whatever works you're talking about, and someone's gonna be there to discuss it with you. You don't have to spoil a stranger. Like, what's good?
If you like accidentally spoil someone, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Like,
I don't mind.
But if you purposefully DM them a whole list of things that are gonna happen,
that's kind of unnecessary. That's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's.
You know, like there's a period when you know the Avengers movie came out, like the last one, and then like there are people actually like fought like others on the street because they spoil something. Like it's getting out of hand. Like it's too much.
I actually wasn't spoiled for Avengers until the day I watched it in the cinema, like a couple of hours before. So did you watch Avengers?
I don't watch anyone from Marvel stuff. So I'm sorry.
I'm sure you know about it. So like, what happens in Endgame, right?
I have no idea what happened actually. I saw like images of it, but I have no idea what's going on. So yeah, but I know that there's some big spoilers. Yeah, people been spread. I know there's some like big spoilers people been spreading. So yeah.
Yeah, I basically went onto the Instagram of one of the actors.
And you got spoiled.
I went into comments and they are just spoiling it, and I was like, fuck, I was this close to watching it.
Yeah, so annoying. Like, why would you do that? Like, there's no point, right?
Yeah.
And so there's this Netflix show like Money Heist or La Casa de Papel.
Yeah, La Casa de Papel. Yeah.
The actors literally have had to make a video on Instagram to tell people not to spoil it. And the people on the
I think with Avengers they did the same, like.
But people in the comments say spoil it. But people in the comments say spoil it, so that's no point.
Yeah,
it's kind of stupid.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They spoiled it in the comments of that video.
Yeah. That's like human nature, I guess. We can do anything about it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go back to the fall anime. I was just watching like the trailer for Sword Art Online, like Progressive, the movie. Did you watch Sword Art Online?
Yes. I watched the first 2 seasons, but didn't continue.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to continue to watch this movie because.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know how it exactly goes in the Fate series, but I think like most of them are kind of don't need to watch everything to watch another like one season of. You don't need to watch one thing to watch the other thing in the Fate series. Is that right?
It depends. I mean, okay. I'm about to go full on.
Yeah, okay. If it's not like this, I feel like we don't have to get into the Fate series. If it's not like this, I feel like with Sword Art Online, it is like this. Like at this point, you don't have to watch everything that happened to get in the Sword Art Online again.
No, this movie
like
actually.
One Piece or something.
No, this movie actually took place like before season 3, before all the cessation. It took place like in season 1. Like the author kind of rewrote the story, and then they added like some content to it. Yeah, so it's not really related to season 2 or a cessation. So yeah, you're safe to watch it, and it looks pretty good. I was getting goosebumps like watching the trailer.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah, so yeah, you may want to check that out.
Season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1 was when they got into the first video game. What was part 2 of season 1 again?
What? Sword Art Online?
Yeah, season 1, part 2.
There's part 2?
No, isn't it always like they have basically 2 stories in one season in Sword Art Online? Like the first 15 episodes or so, they went into the classic Sword Art Online world, and then I think then Asuna was held prison and Kirito had to solo everything, right?
I don't know. I don't remember. But like this movie is, I think it's told like through Asuna lens, like her perspective, like through playing the game and meeting Kirito, whatever. Yeah. So I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
They're gonna show more of like the I forgot what's the place called, like the structure. Anyway. Right.
Yeah. World of Sword Art Online.
Yeah, Sword Art Online. Oh yeah. So another series I want to talk about is this one. Hold on. What is the English name? Can I give you like an orgasm in 180 seconds? Dude, have you heard of this anime? I think I put it on my video.
What?
Like, it's about ASMR actually. That's gonna be aired.
I thought you wanted to just give me an orgasm.
No, it's a title. It's a title. Don't worry, it's a title.
No. I haven't heard of it.
Oh, I think it has an interesting premise. Like, it's about ASMR, and I'm curious what they're gonna do with it. But it's only 3 minutes per episode. So yeah.
Wow, okay, that's like hella short.
Yeah, it's only like casual fun watch. You know, like.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, put it on when you were.
A couple of minutes.
Yeah, put it on when you were like cooking, whatever. Yeah, just like time passer. Yeah, just a time passer.
But it sounds like very niche, like an anime about ASMR.
I don't
I don't know how many people will.
I think a lot of people actually are interested because it's innovative, I guess. I don't recall any anime that actually tried to did that. So yeah, I think some people are gonna watch it.
Probably isn't.
Yeah. So what else? What else are you gonna watch this fall?
Actually, the one I'm also looking forward to is Blue Period, because it has an art premise and you heard of Blue Period?
Blue Period? I don't remember, but I think I've heard of it, but I don't remember what this is about.
Yeah, it's about a student who pursues the. By the way, if my English is like sucks or my pronunciation isn't like on point, sorry.
It's alright.
But it's about like a high schooler who pursues his dream of doing art.
Oh yeah, that one.
It sounds basically like a sports anime just with art.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember.
He wants to understand art and he wants to be the best at it, and
yeah.
I feel like this could be very good because one, it's about art, so the imagery and the animation. Don't know about the animation, but like the art style and stuff should be pretty good. Kind of reminds me of Haikyuu. I don't know if you watched Haikyuu.
Well, I've never watched Haikyuu, but I heard of it. It's a sport. It's about.
Yeah, it's about volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball.
Like basically with art, and so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that clearly what it's about, but you should definitely give it a try.
Yeah, I remember it about like the boy like being very passionate about art, and then he goes to art school, yada yada. I think like I think someone mentioned that the author of this manga actually went to the same art school like the MC is going, so it's gonna be pretty interesting, I think. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it because I'm not really interested in like this genre of anime, so I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out if it received like good.
I feel you. But like with a lot of like anime, with where the topic is like kind of niche, like with volleyball, who gives a fuck about volleyball? Or like Diamond No Ace with baseball or stuff like this. I feel like they focus a lot more on other stuff like characters and the excitement and stuff like this. So, and slowly they teach you about the craft the anime is about, for example, volleyball or baseball in this case, and I feel like Blue Period is gonna be the same, so I don't think you have to be like interested in artsy stuff to enjoy it fully.
Yeah, and yeah, sometimes like when an anime like covers very like niche topics, like you said, like volleyball or the music, like some people may not understand it pretty well, so they may be bored. And an example that I can think of is April, your Light in April, right?
Your Light in April.
It has a lot of like music elements to it, so a lot of people got turned away because they're bored. But like if you play music, or at least like knows an instrument, whatever, then it'll appeal to you more. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what I just talked about. Like, did you watch Your Lie in April?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I also did, and I have like no idea about music, but music is focused on, but there are like a lot of other points as well, and they explain the whole music stuff, and so I feel like it's, even as a non-music fan or someone who doesn't know anything about music, it's pretty good show. So
yeah, the romance element is
the romance anime is pretty hard there as well.
Yeah,
man, Your Lie in April was actually really good, man.
Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, if anyone like I've never watched it before, go watch it. Yeah, just go watch it.
Yeah,
you may be a little bored by like the musical element of it, but yeah, I mean
sometimes the romance aspect was definitely the highlight.
Yeah. So
but are you like a fan? Okay, no, maybe a spoiler for Your Lie in April, but are you like a fan of anime that have a tragic ending? For example, Angel Beats or Assassination Classroom or Clannad and stuff like this, or Anohana.
I have love-hate relationship with tragic endings. I really like tragic endings because they give me such emotional wash, a roller coaster. Like I've lost the word. Like you really feel like those emotions like rushing up to you, and yeah, it feels really good after watching a tragedy or tragic anime. But sometimes I kind of prefer a happy ending because I want the characters to be together,
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah, so I'm kind of ambivalent on that.
It may sound weird, but sometimes I enjoy like tragedy and feeling like sad or similar to sad.
Yeah.
But most of the time, like, damn, I feel shitty now.
Yeah.
But that's because the anime was that great, so I think they're doing a pretty good job with that.
Yeah, you enjoy being like emotionally tortured.
Yeah. I also enjoy like watching the reactions of other people like, on these anime. That's especially with Assassination Classroom, Anohana and stuff like that.
Yeah, on reaction videos, you gotta check out Kato Senpai, right? You gotta check out his channel.
Yes. Shout out to Kato.
Shout out to Kato.
Senpai.
Yeah, actually,
his videos are doing kind of well as well.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need us to shout out for him. He should shout out for us,
Yeah, he should shout out us, man.
Yeah, Kato.
Hey, Kato, if you see this, write down in the comments something like...
Yeah. If you made it to like what, 40 minutes or something, if you made it here, just give it a shout out, okay? You're famous.
Yeah. He probably won't see this anyway, so...
Yeah. If you have the patience to make it through like 40 minutes of the video, then give it a shout out, please.
Yeah, but actually talking about like 40 minutes long anime kinda podcast, do you watch or listen to Trash Taste?
Yeah, I do. I actually like put it on when I'm doing dishes or whatever.
Yeah, I enjoyed listening to podcasts as well. Like, I don't know if like we're not the biggest YouTubers to put it like in these nice words, but if like someone big made this, I'm sure it would be quite enjoyable and cool to listen to and stuff like this.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Like Trash Taste, I also like to listen to them and
Yeah.
It's an anime podcast, but like they talk about other stuff as well. So
Yeah, it's pretty entertaining. I was very entertaining.
Yeah. I actually watched like the last 2 podcasts of Logan Paul as well. Impulsive.
Logan Paul?
Do you know Logan Paul?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not that big of a fan of him and Jake. So yeah.
Yeah, I know he did some pretty bad. I don't like watch him as well. Like the last guests of him on his podcast were actually Mr. Beast and you know Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, but... and a small YouTuber called Tommy Innit, which I also don't watch, but I think it's like interesting to listen. He's like 17 and he's got like 10 million subs or something. So I thought, why not listen into it?
Yeah, sometimes the podcast can be entertaining. And so, thank you, Erzy, for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. Right. Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining me. Yeah.
If you're at this part and you haven't already, like, what are you doing? Subscribe to Mono.
Yeah,
like,
subscribe.
It's right there. It's free.
It's free. Yeah, subscribe. Leave a like, thumbs up.
But if you actually listen to like 50 minutes of us talking, like, you have to subscribe at this point, right?
Yeah, you're a real one. Yeah. So if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified, and I'll see you in the next video. And go check out Erzy's channel. Like another part of our bullshitting is gonna be on his channel.
Bullshit podcast.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna end this here. 15 minutes.